climbing this mountain once, we're not climbing it twice, we're going for 3 times, baby. So there is a club called les Club du Cingles du Mont Ventoux, roughly translates as the Brotherhood of the Crazy Men of the Windy Mountain. That's what this plaque's for, and that's what we're going for here, mate.
Sure is.
He's probably breathing very heavily down the microphone, but today's going to be a tough day on the bike. Temperature's estimated to be about 32 degrees once the sun comes up. We'll keep you posted. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Oh my, what are we? Nearly 1,000 metres. Bloody hell, this is a proper grind. We're getting all the tour riding on the road. The sun's just coming up. My gradient meter hasn't really gone below 9% for the last 20 minutes. This is brutal, and it's only the first climb of the day. But this is the famous Tour de France climb, Bedouin to the summit, past Chalet Renard, past the grave of Tommy Simpson, the British rider who died on Ventoux in the 60s. Awesome, full of history today, buddy.
Oh yes, making history ourselves.
See you at the top. Starting to go up the Baldy Mountain. We're just coming out of the tree line, and that is quite a stunning view. Once the trees get out of the way. How you feeling, Dan?
Good, really good. 1,400 metres.
Yeah.
Air's a bit thin, but you know, it's there.
Yeah. So, the last 6k from here is really quite tough, and it's the same for the last climb of the day from So. You basically join up at Renard behind us. Here we go. Just awesome. Let's get to this corner. Look at that. It's like to say, vlogging on a 6-degree incline when you've been climbing for over an hour is rocking hard. We made it. First climb done. We are at the summit. So that was the Bedouin to summit. It took us just over 2 hours. We didn't stop, but what a view. Absolutely stunning. So that pretty much was 8 to 10% for 21 kilometers. That was full on hard. So what we've got to do now is go back down the other side of the mountain to a place called Malacine, get our cards stamped, because when we get to the bottom of every climb, we've got one of these little cards, which is pretty cool. And we get that stamped, and then we've got to climb back up. So that climb's about 21k, and then the last climb we go all the way back down there to a place called So, and then we come back up again. Brilliant. in Malacine. We've just had the highest speed descent. Oh man, 65 k's an hour all the way down. So we found ourselves a little water fountain. How you feeling, buddy?
Wind in the hair, bugs in the teeth.
Yeah, that's right. Keep your mouth shut. So we're just going to fill our water bottles up. Get some old electrolytes in there and then straight back up the mountain. The coming down was good fun, but it looks really shit going up there. Here we go.
Hey, so we are very nearly at the top of the Malacine climb, and we haven't done much vlogging because it's been absolutely nailed. There's a section of about 10k with like 10-11%, and we were basically blowing through our hoop. But look at that view behind me. We're about 200 metres from the summit. It's a lot busier now. Loads of bikes and stuff. Look at form down.
Oh yeah, all good.
I'm in fucking bit. Oh, excuse me, can't swear. That's been really hard, but nearly at the top.
We did it. Second climb done. But look how busy it is now. This place is absolutely rammed with people coming up from all three directions. That climb was absolutely horrific. There was a section of about 10k where it didn't go below 10%. Really, really hard. Legs felt it. Bit of cramp, but hey ho, we're here. So just one more left. We've got to go down to So and then back up. This is the longest climb. It's 25k, but it's not as steep. It's a shallower gradient. But that was really, really good. The only thing that was a bit off-putting is halfway down there was a guy who'd had a really nasty accident in a very bad way, and it kind of makes you realise just how dangerous those descents are. So we're going to take a bit of extra care on the way down, but I'm going to put the GoPro on my bike and follow Dan down. This should be a good descent.
Off of Mont Ventoux, down the Bedouin side to Chalet Renard. Perhaps one of the most iconic climbs in the world, but man is that quick, really windy. I've learnt something there. You don't want to come down on a windy day on an aero bike because the wind was tugging me all over the place. I find that, Dan? Awesome! So we've still got quite a long way to go down to So, and then we'll come back up. Clouds come over, and on the way down I have to put these gilets on because it's really cold, whereas on the way up you're sweating like a good one.
So we've stopped in So for food, but this is what happens to your water bottle when you descend from nearly 2,000 metres very quickly. It's basically compressed because of the air pressure. I think it's really cool. So we're going to have some food, we're going to refuel. We've got sore legs, haven't we, bud? Oh.
Have we?
Notice though, no beer, we're being very, very good. So we will have some beer later. Yeah, water and Orangina, the drinks of champions. But yeah, one more climb, and then it's back home for beer and medals.
So we are now a good chunk into the climb from So. Look at that. See, I know you probably can't make out, we're going to go along the road there. So whilst this climb's a little bit less steep, we're averaging about 5% gradient. The thing that's working against us is the temperature. It's currently 34 degrees Celsius and it's a bit like cycling in an oven really, but we get in there. So we're going to join up with the first climb at Chalet Renard, and then I'm not going to do any vlogging from there because that last 5k is going to be well hard because you've got really tight legs. How's your legs, Dan?
I'm bearing up okay at the moment, but that last 5 I know is going to hurt. But
Brompton, hero.
yeah,
So we will see you at the summit. Look at this. It's an amazing sight from here.
I've been wanting to say this. This is number 3. This one is for you, Dad.
Good man. Yes. Absolutely. We have just done all 3, baby.
Oh yeah.
Members of Les Club des Cingles du Mont Ventoux.
I can hardly hold the camera.
That was nails. Three times, we did it! I cannot believe we did it. We are here at the summit for the 3rd time today. That was properly hard. The slow climb up to Chalet Renard was okay, and then the last 5k was horrendous. But we're good. All we need to do now is get home safely. But that was just the most amazing day, and I'm going to spin the camera around to my oppo, Dan, because I just could not have done it without him.
Awesome.
It was
Awesome.
just-
All those hard yards on the turbo, all those hard yards in the winter on the mountain bikes, all those hard yards digging up the bloody South Downs. That's what it's all about.
Oh mate, it was just absolutely awesome. So next stop is going to have to be, oh, he's taking that over now, we're going to go back to the hotel for beer and medals. On the way down I had to just come and pay my respects to Tom Simpson. So he died on the slopes of this mountain in 1967, and it's traditional for people to leave offerings, bidons and all kinds of things on here. He was so close. If you just spin round, he was just less than a kilometre from the top. I always stop whenever I ride up this mountain. A special place. Back at the hotel. What a day that was. That was really hard.
Much harder.
But
than
we are
anticipated.
now members of Les Club des Cingles du Mont Ventoux.
finishers.
And we did that mountain 3 times today. Anyway, I know this is a bit different from me. I hope you enjoy the video. What do they have to do?
Subscribe.
Subscribe, yeah. So
Thumbs
give it a
up.
thumbs up, comments below, and we'll see you on the next video. And don't forget to ride safe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly, yeah.